Hey friends, Bill Adams here, the director of the George Whitefield program. Let's talk about 1 Timothy 2, 1 through 7, when Paul exhorts us to pray for those in authority, governors and kings and so forth, that we can lead quiet, peaceful lives, really for the sake of the gospel, so we can get out and preach the gospel, basically, is kind of what it's alluding to. So who are those people? Whether you've got government people, the people that you live under, from the city council on up to the president, the police, from the guy that patrols your street, to the chief, to ecclesiastical leadership, things like that. Anybody that you're sort of subject to, and you want to pray for them. These people are not our adversaries. They're our allies. They're ministers of God to the civil magistrates to punish evil. The civil magistrate, the government, and the police. And ecclesiastically, we want to pray for them because they are bringing a discipline to the body, and also you want them to be strong as they lead the church as well. So praying for the shepherds, the sheep, the deacons, elders of your local body. If you have a hierarchy of your denomination, or as an Anglican, praying for my bishop and the bishops over the Anglican Church, because they're an authority, and you want to pray for them. And they're not our enemies. They're not our adversaries. This is my point. These people are our allies. God has determined they're our allies. Now, it doesn't mean they all believe. Even those in the church don't always believe, but that doesn't matter. You're praying for them according to the verses, 1 Timothy 2, 1 through 7. The link will be on this video. Read it. Read it for yourself and think about it. Pray about it. And this is what I'm saying. These people, they're there to protect us from evil. And if we pray for them and treat them as such and have a heart attitude towards them of this manner, then by and large, basically most of the time, there's going to be a sense of peace between us, because God, in a sense, has ordained it through His Word and tell us to do it. There's a promise that we can lead quiet, peaceful lives in all godliness and honor. And so I want to encourage you, you've got to see these people in that fashion. Police have a lot of pressure, and they're not out there because of us. They really, in a sense, on a policing matter, don't care that we're out there preaching. But if we behave unruly, create disturbance, an unnecessary disturbance, we're not talking about people getting saved, we're talking about creating a disturbance by our delivery and so forth, then they're going to come. They probably come and try to deal with us. But if we just preach the word according to preaching the scriptures, not preaching the flesh, preaching, as Paul says, I believe it's in 2 Timothy 2:45, I believe, just the way you're easily entreatable, approachable, and so forth, these things, then they're not gonna bother you. Basically, you're not a threat. But if you go out there and you turn up the amps to 15 or 20 or whatever, and just making a scene, disrupting what's going on, you're becoming a threat. So, see, to be an ally with these people is to really not take advantage of them, but realize is that they're there to help us, and we have to follow along with the text, the scriptures, about how we communicate the gospel to people, how we communicate with each other and with them. And so this is really important. It's really important because we're out there bearing witness to be Christians, and they are God's ministers, and we want this to go well. We want this to be a fruitful time when we're out there. So pray for them. Pray for them every day. God has ordained their presence, that He's ordained them to do this work. Pray for these people every day. Thanks.